I want to tell you about a lady in our church who's now with the Lord. I showed you in the bumper, some video bumper in between the worship and the speaking time. Showed you some people there, people in our church. We cheered for the older folks in our church that have been here many, many years. We have a great church. We're a unified church. There's a lady in our church, sweet lady named Ethel Humphreys. She died 1 month before she turned 100 years old. 1 month before she turned 100. So I'm going to just say she was 100. Can I just say it? She's 100. And so she died 1 month before that. Well, she went to our church for many, many years. And this is one of Ethel's Bibles here, okay? Just worn out. I mean, notes upon notes in it of things that she wrote. In the back, I thought this one little thing was kind of cute. She wrote down after one sermon, angels have wings. And she wrote down the verses of scriptures there. So she was fired up that angels had wings. And then in her Bible, this old Bible here, I found a receipt from Sam's Club, March of 1996. She couldn't find anything to take notes on for the sermon, so she pulled a receipt out of her purse and started scribbling down notes about the message. She wasn't going to be left without notes. She wasn't going to be left without a pen. She wasn't going to be left without her Bible. And so then she tucked this little receipt from 1996 into her Bible, and she's got her Bible here with all sorts of little tabs and writings. This is one of her Bibles. She's got a bunch of them. Here's another one of her Bibles right here. Well, this Bible is what I want to show you as well. In 1980, our church decided that we were going to read through the Bible in a year. Some of y'all may remember this. So we got I wasn't there at the time. I was 10 years old, okay? And we got this thing here, and it says, I'm reading through the Bible this year. And then on the back, you could check it off. And she checked off, and she wrote the dates down. She'd read through the Bible before, numerous times before, but she checked it off and started reading through the Bible and checking it off there. So then she decided she'd transfer that writing. I'll show you here. She's going to list out right here. Can you see how many times she lists out reading through the Bible? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see the numbers going down there? Notice the date. She'd write down the date with a hyphen, then she'd write down the next date. Just quick math going through it. About every 4 to 6 months, she would read through the scriptures. Every 4 to 6 months, she would read through the scriptures. Let me turn the page for you. We'll turn on the screens as well. And you'll see that it goes all the way down to from 1980 to 2020, she read through the Bible 86 times. Now, her family will tell you she read through it before that, so it's over 100 times she read through the Bible. Now, look at number 86 there, right by the logo of the Living Bible. 3:23:20, okay? Dash, and then nothing there. Why? In March, she began reading through the Bible, and in August, she died. And she never finished reading through it again. The night that she died, her daughter, they lived together so she could take care of her, woke up in the middle of the night and felt like, I need to go check on mom. So she wakes up, she goes to check on mom, and she goes in at 4 o'clock in the morning, and Miss Ethel is on her knees in prayer. And she says, Mama, what are you doing out of bed? I'm on my knees praying to the Lord. Well, you need to get back in bed. You can pray in bed. So they help her get back into bed. She gets into bed. They check her on at 4:30, and she had died. That's how you go. That's how you go. You go with a worn out Bible, having read this thing, not following fads, not following fringe, but with worn out Bibles, and you stay on your knees before God until you see Jesus face to face. Can I ask you a convicting question? What does your Bible look like? Does it still look brand new and you've had it 10 years? Do you even know where it is anymore? Worn out Bibles by this lady of saying, I'm going to read through this thing. And you know what? You may not read through it 100 plus times. I don't think I'm going to. But you can sure make a goal to read through it once in your life to be able to say, I'm going to get a power to this. That's how you give your life away. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.